Good morning, everyone, and welcome to launch day of the Singapore Trading Festival. If you are joining us online, welcome. We will be streaming on Facebook Live until about noon when we take our break. So all the morning sessions will be streamed online. Unfortunately, the afternoon sessions are just for those of you here in person. We want to congratulate you if you're here with us in the SGX auditorium. This event is very heavily oversubscribed. So we want to congratulate you. Thank you for taking your time to be here. We're glad that you're here. And our theme this year, Reposition, Reallocate, and Reset. So in light of the volatile market conditions, this has never been more important. So to give you the formal introduction to today's event, we're very glad to welcome the head of equities for the SGX Group. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Michael Syn.
Thank you all. It's really good to have you all back in the auditorium after 2 years of doing this virtually. Good morning, a very warm welcome to everyone here today. Thanks for joining us in launching the 2023 Singapore Trading Festival. I'd like to say bright and early on a Saturday morning, but I think the crew moved it back to 10 a.m. to give you all the chance to wake up and refresh. So after 2 years of holding this event virtually, we really are thrilled to have so many of you here in person. Nothing beats the buzz of meeting and interacting directly, especially when we're engaging each other in the human theater of markets. The sort of romantic theater of the COVID bull run has given way to truly spectacular drama, theater, comedy, tragedy, with a healthy serving of fantasy and science fiction at some points in time in the last few weeks. Buzzwords-wise, we've had everything under the sun, from cyber to crypto, from carbon, China, carry, the big carry trade. No more corona, thankfully. Much, much better than that. We have a fireside chat right after this with Charlie Chan, the legendary trader and money manager, in conversation with SGX's very own Jeff Howie. Look, the lessons of financial history keep reminding us to prepare that there will not be an easy unwinding of many years of cheap money and low interest rates. It's a trading market now. And so our eminent speakers and panelists throughout this year's Singapore Trading Festival will touch on important forward-looking themes to focus your market analysis on. Some of the themes being touched on include, number one, making a call on the Fed. We're back to an era of watching central banks and economic data. Number two, the distinct opportunities in Asian markets. Number three, the increasing need to get really well educated on environmental factors, specifically on how markets are increasingly going to price climate and biodiversity as a risk factor and opportunity factor. Number four, the impact of China reopening in 2023. And number five, reminding ourselves as traders and investors that when interest rates go up, discounting the future will cost you more, and therefore profitable companies with strong business models muscle ahead compared to profit-free dream chasers. War is back. Hot wars and cold wars mean the delinking of the politics and economics of the major economic zones in the world. In the very near future, in the next 5 to 7 years, 4 out of the 5 largest economies in the world will be Asian. Number 1, China. Number 3, India. Number 4, Japan. Number 5, Indonesia. Everyone in this audience knows that these are very different countries and markets. And so trading and investing across so many different opportunities successfully will require thoughtful homework and research. In fact, not just Indonesia, but rather ASEAN, which is in our backyard, now coming front and center in economic vibrancy as being a major growth bucket in all investment portfolios. Given that supply chains are shifting and reconfiguring between these big 5 economies, Singapore is the best vantage point to be managing your ASEAN and Asian exposure from. At Singapore Exchange, we offer a wide shelf of trading and investment products, and one which retail investors may be most familiar with is our stock market. But most may not be aware that a key hallmark of our stock market is the stable and reliable investment returns that it offers. Singapore's listed companies, which do business across ASEAN and Asia, present strong fundamentals and consistent returns to shareholders. The Straits Times Index was one of the strongest markets last year, booking a total return of 8.4%. Just by investing in the SPDR STI ETF since its inception 20 years ago, that would have returned you 6% annually with a very sensible amount of volatility. Later this year, we look forward to launching the Depository Receipts link with the Stock Exchange of Thailand. SGX is working to link up and multiply the liquidity in participants across the most exciting ASEAN markets. Thai investors will gain access to our world-class REITs, while Singapore investors can gain exposure to strong and fast-growing companies in Thailand through this DR link with the Stock Exchange of Thailand. Demand is growing also in our unique structured products, such as DLCs, Daily Leverage Certificates. With more volatile markets, such leverage products are also getting more popular for swing trading, for event trading. Our ETF product shelf continues to expand. We now have a total of 37 ETFs across asset classes, markets, and themes. In 2022, we launched 3 participating ETFs on the back of the Shenzhen Singapore ETF link, deepening the financial collaboration between Singapore and China. These latest ETFs reflect robust investment appetite in China and climate investing and raised $300 million when they were launched. In total, our ETF assets are now over 11 billion. So this year, we've made the trading festival bigger and better, all the more to deliver the value-added content and connections with the brokers and issuers to help you understand the market better as you build your wealth. Spread over 9 days, starting from today until the 2nd of April, you can look forward to at least 20 sessions that will be available to you either in person or online formats. We now have an exciting new segment too, the STF circuit, where you can participate in the sessions organized by various brokers and industry partners. So whether you're an experienced trader or investor or someone who's just starting on your markets journey, we hope you find the talks and activities over the next 8 days useful. In closing, let me acknowledge that there is no singular approach to markets that leads to success for every individual. What we hope for you is that you fully utilize the content and participate in the activities that have been carefully curated to provide you with the insights and information so you can continue to sharpen your skills and navigate this ever-evolving market environment. Thank you again for joining us here today, and all the best in your markets journey. Let me hand you on to Jeff and Charlie now.
Thank you very much, Michael.